Hi, I'm Zachary Fowler with Fowler's Makery and Mischief and winner of Alone Season 3, and you're watching Jamie and I react to Alone Season 4, Episode
3 or 4, depending on how you count.
And so I made us a nice little keto lunch. We're gonna have our lunch, watch the episode. All right, let's hit it. Coming soon to this YouTube channel, the premiere of 87 Days, a complete reenactment of all I did out on Alone as if I had done it here in Maine, including my shelter and the Duck Hunter Mark II. He's done.
You can't feel your legs, that's kind of a big deal.
It is. And there's no way of knowing, I mean, how long he sat there and he evaluated and wiggled his toes and did this and did that.
Well, and Jesse said, Shannon's a klutz, I gotta get to him before he hurts himself.
Yeah, talk about prophetic.
Sucks.
Larry.
Oh, less than a mile away.
Oh, really?
No. Oh, he was so close.
So when can I get to the hospital? We're gonna get you today. Yeah, all I care about is he's okay, honestly.
There goes Maine.
About that.
It doesn't matter how close he was. It wouldn't have been able to save him from hurting himself walking around.
No.
You can't hold each other's hands.
Do you think they counted on the Trek knocking so many teams out so quickly?
I wanted more of this.
But it wasn't the Trek.
I'm gonna say it.
Nobody trekking so far has gone. It's all the people that are just hanging out and trying to set up camp that are having all the accidents. Larry said last night in the live chat that he had a spear that he kept with him and used as a walking stick. And
Oh, Larry was there?
Mm-hmm.
I tried to log in on my phone and it wouldn't pick up the live feed. It just said that you were live.
Look at how open her piece of woods is. Guys, the most open we've seen any piece of woods on any show. I wonder how many people make fun of her for doing that, but that may,
Really smart.
being that where they are, that may be the last sunny day she gets to experience in who knows how long.
Right.
This episode has been brought to you by Fowler's Makery and Mischief.com, t-shirts, slingshots, shovels, and the new survival bracelets from WAZOO and Fowler Orange, linked below and at the end. Hey, there they are, Sam and Frodo.
Who's who?
Sam is Sam and Dad's Frodo.
Do you think you would have had as much success fishing in the ocean as you did in the lake?
More. There's so many more fish there.
You gotta take the chance that you're gonna get sick because you need the calories to sustain the hike. If you can't get the fire going, you gotta eat.
I mean, he's, what, 5 days into hiking?
Yeah.
So yeah, he's gotta eat the raw fish. That's good, I like that. Next fire mentality.
How could you send someone off without giving them your support?
So proud of you. Yay. But all I got was tears.
Terrible.
I couldn't stand the idea of being away from you. Oh, that makes it so much harder.
No kidding.
It might just not be in their nature to be able to give him an okay. I don't think it means they don't love him or anything like that, you know.
No, but going out and not having their support definitely it adds a whole another level of challenge to it.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Nice music.
Hey bear, cue the ominous music.
Could just be a branch falling out of a tree.
It's a brook squatch coming through the woods. Ah, surprise! I heard you over here thumping on stuff. It's like a horror movie watching this. Like, he keeps his back to the woods, but he keeps looking behind him. It's like, you know,
Where else
turn around and face what you think might be the danger. He's like, no, it's more important to face the camera. Two little bubbles are closer together.
I can't imagine who else it would be out here for my brother.
someone else's teammate. That'd be a whole new twist. Your teams could end up cross-matched. And you just have to deal with it.
That poor camera was never meant to put that kind of abuse. Oh, that was cool. Finally getting to see somebody get to the their sibling. There wasn't as much necessary. It didn't feel like there was as much to talk about.
It was a lot of hiking.
Yeah, it was a lot of just hiking and hiking.
Let's get on to the good stuff.
Yeah, one only clever thing I felt that really came out of that was shared with us was the next fire mentality. Always keeping your, and we saw that Mr. Whipple there, he got himself a fire going, no problem. So yeah, I'm gonna teleport on up out of here, and we'll talk about it in a new location. That was weird. Whew. All right, so another episode down, and we lose another 2. We lose Shannon and his brother Jesse. It's hard to watch these people go that didn't choose to go, but because somebody else, you know, tapped out, or in this case, his brother Shannon slipped and he goes down. And I mentioned it in the first commentary, but I didn't think I cut it out. That's one of the biggest dangers, is going down on a dead log with a branch sticking up, and it looks like that's exactly what happened to him. He fell, stabs himself in the back, and probably slips a disc or something. I tried to as best as I could be prepared for that, always doing 2 days worth of firewood. So, you know, it's like you do your best to prepare for that, but when you're alone and he just started out, he hasn't probably built up much reserves of smoked fish or anything like that, you know, and I tried to out there always build up reserves. At the most, I think I had at one point 6 of them smoked and sitting along there, and I just ate 1 each day until they were gone. And then we get to meet for the first time Sam and Sam and Peter Brockdorf. It just sounds like something from Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry, guys. But they're cool cats. I just say cool cats. What a dork. They're cool. I mean, his dad's the one setting up the camp. He gets out there, gets fishing, catches himself his first fish, and the son's doing the hiking. Then we see Brody and Chris Wilkes finally meeting up. That's the first group to come together. It'll be cool to see where they go from there. There's not a lot to talk about this episode, it feels like, you know? We got Brooke, and she's sunbathing. I'm sure people are going to give her a lot of grief about that on Reddit, but you know what? You don't know what it's like. And Callie got a lot of grief about building a chair. You don't know how much time there is. There is so much time. I mean, it's like every day is 48 hours long when you're out there. There's so much time, and there's not enough time. It's just the way it is. And so, in a place like that, that sun may go away for a couple months. She is doing the smart thing by catching some rays. Well, there's an opportunity. And we get to see her husband, a little more of him today, and that was pretty cool to see him rocking the fire start with a really quick fire start, it looks like. You know, he finds a piece, batons it, breaks it up, makes himself some kindling, does a fire stick, and sparks that thing right up, and he's got a fire going. My first night in Patagonia, I didn't have a fire, and that's why I went with my fire technique of banking the fire and kept it going for 50 days at one point, because I didn't want to have to restart it. So I'd put it to sleep and wake it up, you know, 3 or 4 times a day, so that I didn't have to deal with the relighting it. And I always kept good kindling and tinder, and that's the nice thing about having a good home in a dry place, so you get kindling and your tinder is always dry. I didn't need it for 50 days, but when it did go back out, I had it right there and I was able to spark it back up. So there we have it. The plot is set. One team is met up. It'll be interesting to see if that gives them a leg up than the other guys, and how much longer it takes for them to meet up. And you'd think with this many people traveling to try and find each other, that one of them might get lost. I wouldn't be surprised if it takes one group a really long time to meet up. So that's all I got for now. Thanks for watching. Fowler out.